Well, folks, the 2023 season is upon us and we are smoking right along. I've got 31 pivots that we've got tilled under, ready for either alfalfa, orchard grass, or our rotational grain crops. Most of it will be rotational grain crops. We've got like 6 pivots that we'll be putting in alfalfa, and then 6 of those 31 were ones that I had tilled up and put into winter wheat last fall. I'm in the middle of running my 4-bar tilling better, finishing up this pivot, getting it ready for some orchard grass. But yeah, so we've covered a lot of ground, 31 pivots. Shit, we've dissed them twice with my 2 20-foot 770 case discs. So we cut, we always cut across and then in a circle, finish in a circle. So between those 2 discs covering 31 pivots twice, that's just shy of 8,000 acres. Then we ripped them all, obviously, before we dissed them, but now we're running the tilling better through it, and then we'll seed it all up, and we're 23rd of March here, so we're right on schedule. A lot of people are behind schedule just given the hard winter we've had. We've had a pretty rough winter here, but luckily we got these nice big 4-wheel drive tractors, so the mud really don't slow us down. But so yeah, thank goodness we're ahead really of what some of these guys are, because some people still got snow on the ground, and yeah, we're ready to start seeding. So it's good times. We're finishing all this stuff up, all this tillage up, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling, folks. It's gonna be a good hay season. I'm waiting for this pivot to move off. I'll show you guys my new toy. It's a 4-bar tilling better. I've got a 2-bar tilling better, same width and everything. This one's the TBF4, so it's got the 4 bars of S tines in it and the leveling bar in the rear, which my other one has 2 bars. It's not really that old. I bought it 1.5 years, 2 years ago, but it's only got 2 bars and a leveling bar, and this rear roller's quite a bit closer. But on these ones, they went to a sealed bearing. It's like a trunnion style bearing instead of the pillow block bearing. But it's a way bigger, heavier bearing, way easier to change. Obviously, it's only 2 bolts. The other one's the 4-bolt pillow block bearing, or whatever you want to call them. This one's obviously got 6 tires on it instead of 4. It's a lot heavier machine. But man, does it do a good job. I mean, really good job. And many people don't know, but these are actually, I set the front and rear rollers up on this for pack. My other one, I've got the front roller set up for till and the rear one for pack. But the way that these are directioned, I don't know if you can see it with that plate on there, but they're slightly slanted forward. That's for pack. If you flip them around, that's actually for till. A lot of people don't know that about them. I think the Parmas are the same way, but the Schmeiser tilling better, you could flip those rings around, or just drop your gang shaft off and turn it around, and one direction is till and one direction is pack. I like setting them up in pack. My other one is in till in the front, and I kind of want to turn them around for pack, because all the primary tillage is done running these. But I mean, you can just see this big 125 acre pivot, and I mean, just does a gorgeous job. This is kind of what it looked like prior to running that, real unlevel, big clods, and then it just turns it into a beautiful seed bed. So we got about I don't know, 20 some more pivots to roll. We can do 2 pivots a day, 4 pivots a day if I'm running both of them, but I'll probably run that one on the majority of them. I got my other tractors busy doing other stuff. So yeah, we're ready to seed. Man, I'm just glad to be ahead on a year where there's a lot of moisture like this. Sometimes it's hard to stay ahead. But we're pretty blessed. We got these big fancy tractors, and 8 tires on the ground sure makes a heck of a difference. It's a lot better than 4 tires on the ground. So it's pretty dry. I mean, it's not really dry, but it's pretty dry right now. We're not kicking up dust or anything, but we started when we finished up this tillage, we were still ripping and disking, and we were sinking about 1 foot deep in the mud. But the big old 410s and 435 New Holland tractors, they don't give a shit about mud. So it's kind of nice to have those kinds of toys. But So yeah, all of our tillage is done and we are ready to seed, folks. We're finishing up with this tilling better and getting our seed beds ready, and we are smoking right along. It's gonna be a good 2023, so stay tuned. I'll try to post some more on here. I don't post a lot on here, but stay tuned. I'll try to give you guys some more footage of when we start seeding and whatnot. And then once we start haying, we'll get to see that. We got a lot of ground to cover this year for baling and whatnot. We're gonna smoke on through it.